Let's get to drafting. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Then, in the first round of night 2 of the 2023 draft, Monday Night Raw selects the Eradicator, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley.
What a start for Monday Night Raw in the draft.
Of the utmost importance with SmackDown taking the EST, the Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair. Well done, Rhea stays on Raw.
SmackDown selects and secures the United States Championship by selecting Austin Theory.
What a savvy pickup for SmackDown.
I'm not gonna lie, this one stings. The future is bright. Friday Night SmackDown looking towards securing their future in Austin Theory.
And Monday Night Raw selects, this is a good one. He is a revolutionary. He is a visionary. Seth Freakin Rollins.
Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes.
Two-time Grand Slam champion in WWE, Seth Freakin Rollins is staying on Raw.
SmackDown selects the Queen, Charlotte Flair.
What a brilliant pick for SmackDown, the 14-time World Champion Charlotte Flair.
Friday Night SmackDown has been and looks to remain the queendom for Charlotte Flair.
What a blockbuster way to kick off Monday Night Raw. Corey, this a look at the first round picks.
Round 1 is in the books, plenty more to come. What will Raw and SmackDown look like by the end of the night? I can't wait to find out.
That concludes round 1 of night 2.
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.